Hi guys, I'm Linda, your spiritual advisor. Today I want to talk about how fear is impacting your life. So I do want to start with how fear is not a bad thing. Fear is actually a gift given to us to help protect us from any danger that might come our way. So I'm talking about real fear, like you're gonna die, you need to run, you gotta hide, that kind of fear. That is a really good, healthy fear for all of us to have. However, fear can really wreak havoc in our lives when it is false fear. And when I talk about false fear, that means like being afraid of crowds, being afraid of elevators, the dark, which there is stuff in the dark, but you shouldn't be afraid of it. Those kind of fears where it's irrational, you're afraid of heights for no reason. Those fears can really destroy us. Some of these fears keep us stuck in our homes. We're afraid to venture out. We're afraid to be who we are. Judgment is a huge fear for a lot of people. So those fears are the bad fears, and we want to get rid of those. So when you're in that situation where your fear is ramped up and it's not spidey sense fear, it's not run and hide fear, it is false fear, I want you to challenge it. Ask yourself in that moment, am I really in danger? Am I really going to die in this situation? Chances are, no, you're not. And you need to do this on a regular basis. The first few times you challenge your fears, it's going to be really scary. It probably won't work. I'm not going to lie. You're going to fight it because naturally you want to protect yourself. So the first few times you try that, you'll fight it, you'll argue with yourself, but I don't want you to give up. I want you to keep going because I want you to be able to live life in full and on your terms, and letting fears take over is definitely not the way to do it. Another fear that you can challenge that comes up is fears from a past life. So you might not even realize it, but you could hit 30 years old and then all of a sudden you're terrified of heights. Your whole life you've never been terrified of heights, but all of a sudden it is a gripping fear. You can't handle it. You can stairs scare you. A lot of the times this is a memory from a past life. So you could have fallen down some stairs. You could have fallen from a great height and died. And that's why that fear is coming in. Once you find the source of that, then you can release it because it's not affecting your life. You don't need it in this life. It's from your past. That is a fear that is easy to take care of. And it's also enlightening because it kind of lets you know who you were in a past life and what happened to you. So that's an exciting fear. Definitely, if you have that fear jumping in, we should chat and find out why it's popping in out of nowhere. If fear is impacting your life, don't give up. There's lots of resources out there for you. I know from talking with clients that ghosts is a big fear, vampires, monsters, all that kind of stuff is a huge fear for a lot of people, and I really want you to release it. One, if you are white light energy person, you don't have to have any kind of fear of the bad stuff because you're not letting that bad stuff in. So if you do have a fear of ghosts or anything like that, release it. You don't need it. You're not going to attract bad stuff. If you go looking for bad stuff, if you are one of those people that just seems to attract negativity around you all the time, then you might have a real fear of having that bad stuff. Totally fixable. You switch from negative to positive and that blocks away all the bad stuff. Because I'm not going to lie, there are stuff that goes bump in the night. There are things hiding in your closet at night, and I don't want you to be afraid of those things. I want you to embrace those things because those things create magic in your life. So if you have any questions about fear and how to overcome them, let me know. I would love to help you with that. If you would also like to go visit my website, www.lindablaze.com, I have lots of information over there on my blog. You can also sign up for my mailing list to get the blog posts straight to your inbox. Thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you later.